Hi there, I'm Lisa from Mythical Witchery. Welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today I'm doing an unboxing and review. I'm not sure yet which deck this is, but it's one of a couple of different decks. I've got a pretty good idea of what this is, but you'll know for sure before I do because it'll be in the thumbnail. So let me just slice it open here. Okay, yeah, this is what I thought it would be. Okay, so this is a deck that I backed on Kickstarter. This is a Hare's Odyssey by Phil and Jackie Lovesey, and they are creators here in the UK. So let's see what's in this box. Oh, this is cute. So it's like a little, what do you call those things that they use in pubs and so on that you can put your, like a coaster. A coaster, that's what that is. And that is another one. And you can find Phil and Jackie at matlockthehare.com. I will also put links in the description box below. So there's a couple of coasters. Aren't those cute? Those are really cute. And they're reversible as well. I love those. And here we've got, oh, a pin. Love the mushrooms. And this is the thanks. Oh, and they've signed it. Oh, that's a cute little back for the pin. Really cute. All right. So in here, I've got two decks, and one was the Kickstarter and the other one was an add-on of a previous deck that they did that I didn't get. So let's just look at these things here, and I'll just move this packing stuff to the side. So there's an art print. That's so cute. And another art print. And I think these were stretch goals, I think, if I recall. Or they might have just been part of the basic pledge. And this says, "Welcome to a magical world." Just where was home? Matlock the Hare wondered. And then he realized it was here in Winchett Dale, amongst new friends and 1,000 waiting adventures. He knew in that blink snap that everything was quite crumlush and just about to begin. Welcome to a world of sestaculous adventures, magical hares, twizzly witches, and crumlush friends. How cute. Okay. So let me just open these up, and we won't go through both decks today because one is from a previous Kickstarter, and I will show that another time if you're interested in seeing that. And that deck is The Secrets of Wandwood. Now, if you follow my channel, you may recall that I did another flip through and review of the Magic Cottage, which was their most recent deck, just after this one and before this one, which was just recently funded on Kickstarter just this year. So this one came before the Magic Cottage, and I can show that if there's enough interest in seeing this, I can do a flip through of this deck. But for now, this is what we want to look at. So that, look at this wrapping. Isn't that cute? Like a little map. And then that sticker there. And more stickers on the back. I hate to tear these, but I always do that. I say I'm not going to tear it, and then I don't, keep them anyway. So, all right. So this is a Hare's Odyssey. I love the gold foil there. So this is the back, and it says, any journey Matlock the Hare realized was in and of itself a most magical journey. Each step a paw print of life's very own sastaculous odyssey, woven into every aspect of our lives. Join Matlock as he takes an unexpected odyssey in search of magical wisdom in faraway lands, just a heartbeat away from our own. It's got some little gold sparkly bits there. Love that moth and the mushroom. That's really sweet. That's a nice box. And that's the inside. And then there's another card here, which is signed by Phil and Jackie, I'm assuming. And that's from the cover as well. So a signed art print to hang on the wall if you want to. And here's the book. And it is quite a thick book, really. Look at that. Oh my. Okay. So starting at the beginning here. So it gives a list of all of the cards, and they're all in alphabetical order. And I believe there's 44 cards in this deck. I believe. What does this say? Oh, it doesn't tell exactly how many. And these are the cards. I'll just put this aside. The box doesn't say either. But let's just see how many pages there are. So there's 183 pages. And you get full color pictures of the cards, which is really nice. As well as a good description as well. Oh, Jellybean is playing with the paper wrapping. He's been told no a couple of times today, so he's a little bit irritated with his mummy. Okay, so these are the backs, and they're just like the cover, and just like the art print as well. There's a couple of little, they look like little bats up there. How cute is that? So there's no edging on here. I don't know if I'll edge these or not, but if I did, I'd probably go with sort of this yellowish green, or maybe a gold would look really nice. We'll have a look at all of these cards individually. So what I will do is zoom in. Okay, so we're starting with above. I think that's so cute. Matlock is looking up at the moon there. Look at this little, looks like a little tiny owl peeking out from these trees here. That's really cute. Ancient pathways. Look at this stone here with the face. They really have created a magical world. It's amazing. I think they've got a series of children's books as well. Ask. Be proud. Love that raven there with a red witch's hat. Looks like all kinds of treasures underneath the soil here too. This deck really brings out the inner child, I think, or speaks to the inner child. Be still. Oh, it's lovely. Beacon. I showed this deck in a recent video that I did, 2024 indie decks. So decks that I was looking for, that I am looking forward to receiving in 2024. So it's nice to have this one come in. This is called Beauty. I was so excited about this deck. And so far, it's meeting my expectations. Burdens. I love this. Look at all the colors on there. Catching seeds. That's really sweet. Ceremony. Choices. This little rock here just cracks me up. He's in a lot of the cards and he's just so cranky. He looks like he's just not a very happy rock. Not happy at all. Community. Aww. It's amazing how they can give such human expressions to things like rocks and stones and trees. They really bring them to life. Connect. These are some great keywords. So far, I would say that this would be really easy to use just intuitively without even looking at the guidebook. But after we go through these, I will give these cards a shuffle and then pick a couple to read the guidebook entries. This is Conviction. Love the rain there. That's really pretty, isn't it? The purple sky. Courage. Oh my, yes, I would need courage to take that path. Yes, I need a lot of courage. A lot. Cultivate. Oh, I love that. I love the flowers blooming on that cactus. Dig deep. The deeper you go, the greater the treasures you'll find. Engage. Here's that grumpy rock again. Expect the unexpected. These are so fun. Forage. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Frolic. Pretty colors on this card. Really pretty. Gratitude. I'm loving the keywords. Happiness. And his mud bath. Haven. It looks so cozy, doesn't it? Cold outside, but he looks nice and comfy and warm. Helping hand. This deck has a beautiful feel to it, just really gentle and sweet. Learn. All of their decks are like this, though. They're really lovely. Legacy. let go. Listen. His ears are amazing. Love. Magic. Measure. Permission. Prepare. Rebuild. Oh, I love this. Receive. Rest. I see Matlock standing up there. Reward. Oh, see how far you've come. I love that. There's the grumpy rocks. Share. Shine. Timing. Transformation. Trust. I love that. It's so pretty. Vigor. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out again. I'll give these a shuffle, read a couple of guidebook entries, and then have a few final words. Okay, so just before I shuffle them, I thought I would just talk about the cardstock. So it's this sort of satin finish, I guess it's called, or a semi-gloss. So it's not glossy, but it's not matte either. They're fairly rigid. So these probably won't be the kind of cards that I would attempt to riffle shuffle. Let's just have a look at size here. So they measure, it looks like 3.5 inches by 5 inches, or in metric, that would be 90 millimeters by, looks like 127. Yeah, about 127 millimeters. So let's just see. Yeah, they're pretty stiff. So they're definitely not going to riffle shuffle. But they don't clump, or they don't seem to. So overhand shuffling will be easy. Let's just see about the fan. And yeah, it's got a lovely fan, doesn't it? Look at that. No clumping at all. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's just pick a card or two. So we've got reward. So I will find that in the guidebook. And it is alphabetical, so very easy to find. And that is what it looks like. And it has that much information. So gosh, that's a lot, isn't it? Okay, I'll just read this now. As a young apprentice, I always wondered why Chatsworth, my master and mentor, insisted that the only seating in his cottage potionery were hard, uncomfortable stools. After a long day perched on them, reading from spell books and helping him prepare potions and tinctures, even my young hindquarters felt numb and glopped. So this is cool. This is like a journal that he's written. Goodness knows how his felt. Indeed, I used to wonder if he had simply got used to the discomfort over the years, and one distant day I would no doubt do the same. Eventually, after a long day sat grinding herbs and sore in places I'd rather not mention, I asked him about the stools. Too uncomfortable, eh? He smiled. I entirely agree. Quite dreadful, but for me, necessarily so. Help me tidy up, and I'll show you why. We cleaned up, then headed into the cozy living room, where a warming fire already burned in the grate, and I watched him settle into his favorite armchair, slowly lifting his weight and sighing until he found the most comfortable spot. This is why, Matlock, my reward after a long day, my light at the end of a tunnel. Now, there's actually quite a bit more here, but I'm not going to read the whole thing. Just a little bit at the end here. It says, when times are hard, allow yourself rewards, however simple as a magical light at the end of a tunnel. Okay, one more. I'm not going to read the entry because it is quite long, but just gives you an idea of the fact that the guidebook is written in journal form. So gives a little bit of a story, which is really sweet. I like that a lot. Yeah, it is 44 cards, by the way. It says here 44 cards right there. Okay, so the next card, we'll just take a really quick look at that, and it is burdens. And there it is in the guidebook. So again, quite a little write-up here and story. And then the message for the card. Take off the burdens put on you by society, self-doubt, friends, or family. You are free and don't need them to weigh you down anymore. I like that a lot. Let's do one more card. And this one is Beauty. There's the entry. And the message of the card is, open your heart and mind to the beauty that surrounds you, and know you are also a beautiful and spectacular part of it too. Okay, so My thoughts on this deck. I think the guidebook is really cute. I love the fact that it's in order. I love the fact that you get a full color image of the card. Easy to find the cards. The little entries are cute. I probably wouldn't really use them. The messages, though, I would use. So I probably would skip all of that stuff and go straight to there. They are cute stories, though, and I think would be fun to read to a young one. Or if I just wanted to do some inner child work, I might find that the stories in the book are actually really useful for helping me to reach my inner child. I think the cards they're good quality. They're good quality. They're a bit stiff for my tastes, like really stiff for my taste. So I find them very hard to shuffle. They're quite a thick cardstock and not flexible at all. The cards themselves, I think the artwork is absolutely adorable. Adorable. This is definitely an inner child deck. All of their decks are inner child decks, in my opinion. I love them. I've got 3 of their decks. I didn't get the other ones because they're just in tuck boxes. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of tuck boxes. So, I just think it's a really sweet deck. It's got some great messages. It can be used intuitively, so you never have to go into the guidebook if you don't feel like it. I think it's just a wonderful deck. Great affirmations. It's a really positive deck. So probably not the, I wouldn't say this is a balanced deck where you get like positive, negative, and neutral. They're almost all really positive. Just positive messages, positive affirmations. So if you're looking for a deck that is a warm hug, that can touch your inner child and give some really great messages that are very affirming, then this is a perfect deck. Absolutely perfect. And this will definitely get a lot of use as far as I'm concerned. And I'm really delighted to add this one to my collection. So that is the Hare's Odyssey. I'd love to hear what you think of this deck. Share your thoughts, your opinions down in the comments below. I read and respond to absolutely everything, and I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts. I love reading your comments, and I'm just really grateful that you choose to spend your time with me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, may love and laughter light your days. Bye for now.